Okay, so welcome all to Financial Fitness Program. My name is Samir Bapat, and today we are going to go through practical live examples. So I will be taking you through multiple examples, almost 15 shares. I have kept around 3 to 4 have been contributed by Asit, one of our participants in Financial Fitness Group. He has participated in, he has sent in one group. I have taken them and put in the watch list. In case he's not able to join, he is able to join, we can discuss along with him. So in today's agenda, we are going to learn how we can use MACD and trend line and earn money. It is more or less in continuation of what we learned last the Tuesday, what went by, and we will add upon it today. So let's straight away deep dive to the charts. Okay, so how many of you are ready to earn money? Can I have yes from all of you if you are ready to earn money? No, no one is ready. Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. So I know I'm addressing the right audience, right? If people are, I didn't come here for money. So, okay, so Sandeep is saying today earned some great, fantastic, congratulations. Great. So let's begin. So what I have done is I have taken first as Bajaj Auto. So can you see the chart? The chart in front of you on the screen? Yes? Bajaj Auto chart? Yes? Okay. So like I explained, I'll delete these lines and draw them again. What we will do is, like I explained, I'll explain slowly once again, and then further going charts, we will go through it fast. See, everyone can see this MACD EMA, right? The signal MACD indicator crossing above below the signal. So this is yellow line is the signal, and this is MACD crossing below the signal. So I have taken this high here. Okay. So I took my mouse at the top here. I'm taking this high as a corresponding to the peak which was there prior to crossing below the yellow line. Then I'm taking this peak corresponding to the crossing blue line below the yellow line. So I will go here, I will take this peak here, and I am drawing one cross here. So everyone clear how I took this peak and this peak? Can I have yes from all of you if you have understood how I took this peak and this peak? Yes. Okay, great. Okay, now if then I will join these two peaks with a ray. So I will take a line here, I will join this ray here, and it will continuously go ahead. Now, now if we go down, as we can see here, this blue line is crossing above this yellow line here, and the bottom is somewhere here. Similar to the top, now I am taking the bottoms here. So this bottom is corresponding to this bottom here. And if I go here, see, if you see this blue line has crossed above the yellow line right now. So if you want to check with the value, you can see the value here. See, you can see the blue line has crossed above the yellow line here. So corresponding to this bottom, I will go and take this bottom and draw a cross here. So I will be taking this bottom and I'll be taking this bottom corresponding to the bottoms of MACD prior to crossover. Everyone okay? Similar to what I did for the tops, I'm doing it for the bottom. Can I have yes from all of you if you are okay? Everyone is clear? Yes, can I have yes from all of you? Okay, great. So now, okay, no problem. So I'm taking this line to this line, and I am taking this bottom here, joining with this bottom here. What did I get here? What did I get here? What have I got this? Correct. Absolutely right. We have got a triangle here. We got a triangle pattern. Now, as you know, so far, whatever I have posted, correct? Ascending triangle, perfect. So far I have posted, and I normally post it with the entry point as this little bit buffer above this. Agreed? So we know that in case if it goes up, then if we follow the triangle technique and if this triangle triggers, then we are looking at a target of something like whenever it will cross 4428, we are looking at 5200. Correct? Everyone agrees with me? This is how we have been trading the triangles, ascending triangles. This much portion is clear from all the posts. Now there is a twist to what I am suggesting here. Okay, this we will keep as it is. Now what you can do, if you are okay taking little bit risk, okay, if you are ready taking little bit risk, what you can do, anyway this trend line is established. This trend line is established because of MACD. The price action will be moving along with this trend line. You have two options. One is once it comes back, touches here and goes up, you can take a trade. Let's say if it is coming here, you can buy here, okay? Or you can buy above this line. When the price is going up, you buy here, keep it all the way till here, take out 50% of profits, remaining 50% of trade you can carry till here. And now you would ask me, what would be your stop loss? Your stop loss will be if it closes below this line, which is this low. If it closes below this line, you have to enter. So if you want to be very sure, what you can do is with this MACD and our trend line formation, trending this trend line, when it comes back, you can enter here, take the trade all along till here, book 50% profit, take the trade from here till here, and on the target, you can book 100% profit. So your risk is only this much, 3880 or minus 3730, maybe 100, 200 points. But reward, likely reward is how much? 3880 till 5239. How many points? 1,200 points roughly. Okay, so this is one trade what you can take. I don't know why this drawing always troubles me. Someone told me how to delete this line last time. Can delete it. Okay. 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 So I'll repeat. We have everyone. Okay. Yeah, done. Thank you. So I will repeat. Everyone is okay till the formation of triangle. We have formed this triangle with the help of MACD. We have this triangle. Then we have triangle. Normally, the way we trade triangle is we wait for the breakout here. It goes from breakout. We trade till here with the help of MACD. Now, since we are already on trend line, what we can have is we can buy above this line, above the pivot high, what we are having. I'll just create it with the dotted line. And we have a dashed line. You can enter here. This is your stop loss. You can take, if it closes below this, that means this trend line is closed. It is likely to move sideways. Better to get out if the market is sideways. Enter here at 38870, 3740, you exit. trade from here till, from this point till this point, you book profit 50%. Subsequent to that, again keep 50% of your lots, trade till here, and you can have some more profit. So overall 1200 profit you can have in this trade. Everyone okay? This is only a suggestion. Please do your due diligence after this and do your analysis. Okay. I mean, because this is pivot high, I think you can go through the videos. I always suggest to take about the pivot high. You can as well buy here also and take the stop loss if you want. Okay. Or if it comes here, you can buy at the trend line precision and keep your losses minimum. That is also perfectly fine. So this is my suggestion. Normally, I am a breakout trader. If you want to take a trade, people can go more aggressive. They can just buy precisely at this point, keep a strict stop loss of a small point, ride the wave from here to here. That is also fine. Everyone okay? Can I go to the next stock? Yes? Okay, great. So let's move to the next stock. Now this is the Voltas. Okay, let's see about Voltas. Okay, now I will go little fast. I have shared the list with you in the group, fitness group, so you can peacefully see. This peak is corresponding to this blue line before it crosses over. This is the peak, agreed? This peak I have taken corresponding to this peak before crossing over. Can I have yes from all of you if you are okay? This peak, this point, yes? Then it went down, it went above. This is the peak, this it went down, yes? I have taken this peak here. I have joined the line from here to here. I have this line. Then for this bottom, before it blue line is crossing above, I have taken this point here. Then again it went down, it crossed above. This is the point. Then again it has went down here and crossed above. This is the point. I have taken the 3 points. I have joined this, this, and this with a ray. So what do we get here? Hello? Triangle, ascending triangle, perfect. So again the same concept, either we can wait for the breakout here, or alternatively we can enter above the pivot high. One conservative approach is we enter here, second conservative approach is we enter here, or aggressive approach is we enter right now tomorrow morning. What is our stop loss? If we go back, this is our pivot low. I put a line here. Any day it closes below this, I can exit. So this is a small stop loss which I am having. You can enter tomorrow. You can enter after your due diligence. You can enter tomorrow. You can enter when it is coming here or when it is going out. So you have 3 entry points, but the exit point is very clear. As soon as it closes below this line, you have to exit. Then you have to take profits from here to here. This is your first profit, and then your next profit target is taking from here to here. Then we take it here, and we can have this target here. Everyone okay? Everyone good? Okay, so let's go ahead to LNTFH. Again, everyone okay why I took this point? Okay, and everyone okay why I took this point? Yes, descending triangle, yeah. And but important is how I am taking this point, right? If you have to be very clear how I am taking this point. So I am taking this point, this corresponding this. So this is a descending triangle. Now again, you have to be careful here. Why you have to be careful? Because it is somewhat creating a descending. This is what? Can you make out this pattern? What somewhat it looks like? Head and shoulder, absolutely right. So here we have to be little careful. In the triangles, I said, okay, go ahead, be aggressive. But head and shoulders normally breaks down fast and hard. It gives very little time to exit. So we have to be careful. If you are entering here or here, based on triangle, I would say since head and shoulder is forming, LNTFH, let it cross here, let it at least go here, then ride the wave upwards. Don't take this trade basis this because there is a head and shoulder forming. If it goes down, LNTFH, it will at least go 113 minus 84, that is 30 points. 80 minus 30 is around 55. If it goes down, LNTFH will fall till here. So be careful if you are entering. You can enter above the high here and go. I would prefer let it come out of the trend line, let it bottom out, let it spend some time here and then go up. You have this level, you can take the trade. So you have the third stock for taking trade in the coming future. Everyone okay with the trading plan? You can even take here, no problem with that. You have this much upside to here from 91 to 113 it will go, but be very careful. This is a head and shoulder pattern. If it breaks down here, if you are in doing futures, you will be happy, but if you are doing only stocks, maybe you will not be so happy. It is likely to go till 55. Okay, what I'm saying is this is a head and shoulder pattern. If it breaks down, it will go till 56. So be careful. If you are buying a stock, please exit as soon as it closes below without thinking anything. Okay. Okay. And if it goes up, it is likely to go till here. Fine, Yogesh? Okay. So let's go ahead. So everyone okay with this LNTFH? Yes, yes, no. Okay. Let's go ahead. Motherson Sumi. Okay. Again, I have taken from here. See, before it crossed, this was the peak, but then there was a spike, and subsequently corresponding to this peak, this was the high. I have taken this much triangle, and corresponding to this high, I have taken this triangle before crossing blue to yellow. This is the peak. I have taken this high here formed a triangle. This is a flat line. Again, we have a possible breakout trade here. You can as well take the trade starting from here and you can ride the wave up, but be careful because this is a decent support. This support level is pretty decent at 229, but if it closes below, exit is most important than holding the stock very solid. Okay. Okay, so there is a question from Abhay. These trend lines can be drawn without MACD also. How is MACD useful here? So the answer is MACD gives the person a much clearer idea that where to draw the lines, right? So because why I'm very specifically going into this, because when people ask me question, I do realize they have a problem that whether this is a okay triangle or not a okay triangle. So MACD gives them a better guidance, a better hand holding for drawing the triangle. So that is why MACD. Otherwise, once you are experienced, you need not have MACD. Once you get decent experience, you can buy visually also, you can see it. So I hope, Abhay, that answers your question. Yes. Okay. Okay, so Motherson Sumi, everyone okay? If we enter here, if it comes out, this is the projected trade, and this is our target, which matches with our previous high. So if it comes out here, 242, 271 is our target. Can I move ahead to the next stock? Okay, Megha is asking, is there a head and shoulder? No, it's very like the shoulder is too huge. The head should be this much, and it has not broken. This is shoulder, this is head, this is shoulder. It has not gone down, so it is not uh, this thing. Anurag is asking, how do we decide the target in triangles? We just take the height from this point to this point, draw arrow, and decide the height. Right? Correct? Yeah. Okay, let's go to Hero Motors. Now, Hero Motors, if you see, again, using MACD. Now, this is not a triangle. Okay, now this is not a triangle. This is only this blue crossing below the yellow line. I have taken the top here. The top is here. It has gone down. Again, there is a top here because blue is going down the yellow line. I have taken this top. This is not a triangle. This is a pure trend line, which is broken here. If you see, this has formed a good bottom. Again, this is some sort of bottoming out here. This is not a head and shoulder, maybe double shoulder, double head, but it is anyway coming out of the trend. So you can, this is more, there is no target because this is not a proper triangle. This needs to be much more zigzag. So this is more of accumulation. You can buy and you can keep one target as this level of support resistance and second level as this one. If you are buying here, you can keep a target of this and a target of this. So this is how you have to use this for head and shoulders, not head and shoulder. This is the breaking of the trend line. It has come out, as you can see, if I am zooming in, it has broken the trend line. You can buy above this, trade till here and trade till here because it has gone out of the trend line. Keep this line as your stop value, exit if it closes below this line. Please remember, exiting any trade is very important because all that is in your hand is not the profit. Okay, all that is not in your hand is the profit. You can only manage losses. You can only in your stock, if you are in stock market, only thing which is in your control is the losses. So that's why I say stick to restricting your losses all the time. All the time stick to restricting your losses. Profit will come automatically. If you are strict on your losses, no one can stop you from earning money. But if you go behind earning money, no one can stop you from losing money. Okay. Okay. So no target share. I don't know how much time it will take. I really don't know. Triangles normally take half the time of the triangle. Whatever time it took to form the triangle, it will take half the time to reach that triangle. That is how it is. Okay, so Pallavi is asking how to find there is a trend change. See, there is a trend line and the price has come out of the trend line, right? The price has come out of the trend line, so it's a trend change. If it bounced here, went down, then it is continuing the trend. Since it has come out of the price, it is called change in trend line. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll be sharing this video so you can go back again and have a look at it. Okay. Now again, this video I'll be sharing by tomorrow, maximum today evening or tomorrow I will be sharing it. So see this is whipsaw is there, line is going up and down, similar to whipsaw is there. I have created this channel, basis this whipsaw here. Once it crosses this above this channel, take the trade. The target is equal to the size of the channel. You have to keep your target somewhere here. Okay. This is accumulation. Yes, Anand, it seems to be accumulation. Okay. Okay, now let's go to advanced enzymes. Advanced enzymes, again, it's forming accumulation. As you can see, the blue, yellow are having a whipsaw, and this is forming a channel. Better take a trade once it crosses the channel because this is again an accumulation phase. Better to be safe than sorry. Let it cross. It will at least go till this point. This is your target one. Time period, very difficult to guess in this case. don't trade buying options in this. You can have selling options in this. You can sell options, don't go for buying options. Canara Bank, it's again, what is this? Canara Bank, it is crossing down from here to here, yellow line, blue line is crossing, so I'm taking this peak. Blue line crossing yellow line, I'm taking this peak. It is crossing up. This is the bottom, this is the bottom triangle. This is a risky triangle, but still, if you want to take a trade, if you want to take a pullback trade, you can wait for it to come to this point. You can buy at this point. Stop loss is this, and you can have a target from here to here. I normally don't prefer pullback trades, but in this case, I'm just suggesting you can have a sort of pullback trades, and then you can have this target. So you have a lesser stop loss, you have a bigger margin to play. But these are very aggressive trades. You need to keep your stop loss very close. Okay. Megha is asking, why do you say it's a risky triangle? Because it's a symmetrical triangle, right? Symmetrical triangle can break any side. It has it is difficult to predict which side it will break. So that's why it is a difficult thing. Okay, let's proceed to M&M. What M&M has in for stake? Again, same thing. We have a support here, sort of forming head. We have done this, or this is okay. Side and shoulder. Everyone okay? Can we go ahead? Yes. M&M, everyone okay? Simple, easy. Now with MACD, it is easy to identify the triangle. That problem of triangle is solved. Can I say the problem of triangle, how to find triangles, how to trade triangles is solved? Yes? Okay. So GSFC, now GSFC, see, it is a different thing. Okay, this is not a triangle formation. Sort of, we can say it is a ascending triangle, but anyway, there is a breakout happened. Here, okay, now here we have formed this as a uptrend with the help of blue line crossing above the yellow line. Again, here blue line crossing above yellow line. This is a trend. It took this support at this trend line. You can buy it and hold it as far as it is above the trend line. This is a tricky trade. I cannot give a target. Typically, you can take for the triangle, but as long as it is above the trend line and it is not closing below the trend line, you can be in the trade. Okay. Then Chambal Fertilizer, again, it's an uptrend. Wait for it to come till here and then take the trade upwards. Everyone okay with Chambal Fertilizer? Yes, no? Subhata, see, I'm always taking this MACD, right? First, I'm looking at the MACD crossover, then I'm drawing the line. That's why I made the simplification of drawing the trend line, right? Why then don't look at the whipsaws. You just see at this MACD going up and down, draw the lines. That's it. Okay, then we come to Phillips Carbon. Again, it's an uptrend. Buy it as soon as it comes to the trend line and stay in the trend line as much as long as it is above the trend. So it will just keep on bouncing on the trend line. Okay. Sell when it closes below the trend line. Sell when it closes below the trend line. Stop loss also same. Stop loss is if you are buying here, sell as soon as it closes below the trend line. You can buy again if it crosses above the trend line, but sell as soon as it closes below the trend line. Okay, so last two we are going. LT, this is again a trend line. This you have to buy when it comes to trend line. Now I'll show you the typical this thing. If you want to add to this Fibonacci, you can add to the Fibonacci to it. Okay, How you can add Fibonacci? This is a trend line. It started from here, it went here till here. See, if it is coming down here, how much is the retracement? If it touches here, it is 38% retracement. If it touches here, it is 50% retracement. If it touches here, it is 61.8% retracement. You will have the target for Fibonacci as per our Fibonacci session, and you have to exit when it closes below this trend line. Okay, is that okay? Can you make the sense? See, you have drawn the trend line. It went from trend line this top. Now this is the trend line. If it comes down and touches the trend line here, it will be at 61.8. You can take a trade from here. If it comes and touches here, it will be 50%. If it comes and touches here, it will be 38%. Based on Fibonacci, you will have a target, and then you will have an exit if it closes anytime closes below the trend line. Okay, I'm just giving you ideas. Okay, Swarangi is asking how do we use. I'm just giving multiple ideas how you can use, right? Okay, so last but not the least, Union Bank of India. Again, this is a symmetrical triangle, better to trade after it crosses this point. Okay, so with that, I have covered almost like 15 trades today. I will be uploading the video after the class or tomorrow morning. You can go through it. So if you have any question, just type in your name. I'll come to you and answer. Anand, in Reliance, there is no per se trend line. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yes, Vita, go ahead.
Yes, Amir. Is there any recommended time period when you form this triangle, or a certain number of crossovers, MACD
So we have,
crossover?
see, in this Bajaj Auto, that's why I made this making of triangle very simplified way. Now you don't have to even look at the chart. Okay, you have to simply go for the crossover here. Now there is a crossover here, blue crossing yellow here. Join the two lines. If you have similar crossovers below, join these two lines, corresponding line, done.
Okay, so that
Triangle
can happen over a 6 months period also. That can happen over a 2 months period also.
2 months period also,
Right.
longer the better.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, Nitin, I just hold on. Okay, yeah, Nitin, go ahead.
Yeah, can you take Hindalco?
Hindalco, there is nothing much happening. I checked it, so I did not take it.
Now it is happening.
No, it's not happening. I checked after your message. Okay, so as per this trend line, see, this is the bottom and this is the bottom. If you take corresponding bottom here and corresponding bottom, if we take here the trend line, basis trend line, it is like this. So for as far as today's session is concerned, it is from here to here. So this is the trend line. So right now there is no inference basis the session today. So that's why I did not take it.
Okay, but what about if you take the hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
You, draw the trend line you just draw again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you can take the height the above, it has gone up and then came back.
Agreed. Correct. So
if you draw that, something will be there then.
No, something will always be there, but it is not relevant to session today. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Right. So that's why I did not take. I saw your message, but I did not take because it is not relevant to the session today corresponding to MACD and trend line.
But I am having a position in here now.
Why?
Yeah, I am having position.
No, why? I'm asking why you have taken a position here.
I have taken, when the very big volume was generated, it has come out of a consolidation phase. It
Correct.
came out that day.
Okay, so what is your stop loss in this?
Sorry?
What
My
is your
stop
stop
loss
loss?
is My stop loss is somewhere, you know, that red line is then a red.
This one.
No, below.
How much? This one.
That's right. Yes.
So here, na?
Mm.
Fine. And your entry is here or here.
My entry is somewhere around, you can say around 427 or 425.
425. Okay, great.
When it crossed, no, that day, that time I bought
Huh,
it because
good.
because you
Good,
know
very
that
good.
that the same day it crossed the RSI 60. It has crossed 60.
Correct.
The same day.
So you have a entry and exit plan, which is very good. Correct.
So I am holding now, and I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that because tomorrow is a day for results.
Ha.
Tomorrow is
Fine.
the
We
result.
will proceed. We'll go further because then again we
Yeah,
will
yeah,
go
yeah.
divert other
Okay,
location. This is not
okay.
related to today, so we'll go ahead, please. है ना?
Okay, fine.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Gaurav. Go ahead, please.
Samirji, good evening.
Very good evening.
There are two questions actually. One is with
Uh-huh.
respect to this trend line. So we are taking this trade based on the breakout or breakdown. So in
Which
case of
trade?
the triangle breakout with MACD forming pattern.
Okay. So your question is?
So if we take a swing trade, suppose for a breakout in the upper side, so it will be in a cash positions.
Correct.
Likewise, if it is a downtrend, can we go with the future short or
Yes, you can go.
options?
Yes, you can go.
Okay. And the second question is with respect to the